Hi folks, Rob Gray here. I'm going to take you through the Period 5 Ops Cascade, and it's going to be a bit of a whistle-stop tour, but hopefully give you a good overview of the contents, and you've got a copy of the slides, go through in more detail to yourselves. So just running through the agenda, 15 minutes set aside for maximising course attendance, 10 minutes for green spot drinks, 5 minutes for new laptops, 10 minutes for art updates, and then just for all bar one there's 20 minutes on team plan, and that'll be a separate session, won't be within here. And that's it. So moving on, just a top line piece for you on Pulse Survey. Pulse Survey is going to be running from the 6th of Feb to the 19th of Feb, and it's going to come through via the normal links, so our hub, brand Facebook pages, and M&B apps as a task as well. So please get behind that, get your teams to give us some responses on the Pulse survey. And then there's other key dates down there, you can have a look at that on the slide. So first off the bat then, maximising course attendance. So at M&B we're passionate about developing our talent, improving the capability of our people, and maximising business performance. And thousands of our people are invited on personal development courses every year. But how many personal development courses were our people given the opportunity to attend in FY16? 7,252. But how many of those 7,252 courses did people not turn up to? It's a pretty chunky 2,388. So unfortunately, over a third of people don't turn up at their course. So our goal is to maximise attendance to improve the capability of our people and optimise business performance. So how are we going to do that? Improving our processes, make it easier for our people to attend, change the culture to prioritise employee development, and improve time management and communications from employees, GMs and RBMs for course cancellations. So just a quick overview then, reasons for non-attendance, 50%, the top 3 reasons: a missed email invitation, didn't cancel properly, or were short-staffed. And then a whole multitude of other reasons in the other 50% is clashes of rotas, sickness, travel issues, childcare, family related, no reason. So key improvements, what we're doing to assist in the short term: move our 3-week reminder email to 4 weeks, ensuring course communications are clear and concise, so when and where the invitations will come from, the cancellation policy, timings and process to avoid charges, lateness policy. And then we're also doing a full review of the email comms to support the L&D admin team. So when and where the course is, why it's critical to be on time or early, pre-work and required documents, how to cancel without incurring charges, and informing your RBM. And then periodic reportage of planned courses. So that's going to be for RBMs. Each period will have a copy of planned courses so they can see and speak to everyone about making sure attendance is good. So Mabel, when Mabel comes along later in the year, we'll make this much simpler and much more direct to employee, and give them the ability to self-manage bookings, and we'll give instant reportage to you guys and management teams to see who's going on what courses. So changing our culture. Charges will be increased and applied to businesses for late cancellation and no-shows for any face-to-face courses, and this is just for retail management team members, face-to-face courses only. So just a quick overview of the booking timeline. So as it stands, there's an initial invite to pub and personal email where they're held 6 weeks prior to the course date. There's an invite reminder email which will now go 4 weeks prior to the course date. Now the cancellation deadline is 3 weeks, 21 days prior to the course date. And then an invite reminder email goes 1 week prior to the course date. And the only thing to note there is some delegates are booked at less notice following other cancellations. These receive a different invite, as if they cancel, they are not charged. So if you were late invitation and you then cancelled, you wouldn't get the cancellation charge. So here's an overview of the charges. So cancellation of course, 3 weeks, 21 days prior to course date, no charge. So avoiding the charge, know who in your team is attending courses each month, look out for email invitations, rota, plan to attend, and if necessary, cancel and reschedule immediately with the L&D team. And everyone knows how it is. Those emails drop in, you forget about them, and then before you know it, you're getting hit with a charge. So try and deal with it as and when they come in. So late cancellation of course, so within 3 weeks and after 21 days, will be £250. So if something unavoidable happens, cancel and reschedule now to avoid a £500 charge. Is there someone else in the management team, district who needs to attend and are available on that date? If so, contact L&D, and if they can attend, the £250 will not apply. And then no-shows or failure to turn up at a course without cancelling, which really is poor practice, there will be a £500 P&L charge. So always contact L&D admin as early as possible. It's better to be charged £250 for a late cancellation than £500 for a no-show. So even if you know you're not going to make it on the day, for whatever reason you're just not going to get there, still phone up and it will be a late cancellation as opposed to a no-show. And then, as you may well know, for some courses there is a charge for lateness, and those courses are mainly those that are certificated. So if you have to turn up, show ID at the beginning, and there's a very specific course structure, then if you're over 15 minutes late, you will get a course delegate charge. But that course delegate charge will be the cost of running the actual course, which is anything between 15 and 90 something pounds. So although they seem like pretty hefty charges, really they're all avoidable with a good bit of planning and conversation with whoever's going on those courses. So how will those charges work? The charge will be debited as a managerial cost and credited as a management cost. So the charge will therefore reduce managerial profit and will impact bonus related profit. So charges will be processed within 4 weeks of attendance, which may be in the following period P&L. And this is effectively a profit charge. The funds sits within the brand P&L but will no longer be eligible for bonus earnings at site or district level. So the money doesn't go anywhere. The money doesn't go anywhere other than the brand. It's just no longer sits as profit on the bonus line of a business or district P&L. And there is no appeals process. So the charge is a missed course late cancellation charge and is not dependent on specific circumstances. In the same way as if you prepay to attend an event, so if you've got tickets for a concert and you for whatever reason can't turn up, or if you've booked a hotel room and you can't turn up, you'll still get charged for those. And so this isn't a punitive measure based on not believing the genuine reason behind not being able to attend. It's a late cancellation or no-show charge. And so the actions that are needed to be taken. So make personal development courses a priority in your team. Know who in your team is attending courses each month. Use planned courses report for RBMs and GMs. And plan, support and enable your teams to attend courses. Make sure you and your team are clear on the booking process, the charge structure, and cancel and reschedule any courses required within 21 days before the course. Process salaried leavers ASAP, which is mainly for RBMs, but also for GMs to make sure if you've got any assistants or KMs or sous chefs or whoever you've got in the business leaving, make sure that the RBM has removed those from PeopleNet, and cancel the employee from any planned courses. So charges will still apply where leavers are not processed accordingly. So you could end up with a no-show charge for someone who should have been removed off the system. And then it's probably a good time now for you to potentially pause the video and discuss how you are going to change the culture in your area of the business to maximise course attendance and avoid incurring charges. So, green spot drinks. This is really quite straightforward. All of the drinks that you see here on this example, which is from high street pubs and bars, are the most profitable products with great guest appeal in each of their categories. And as simple as it can be, this will come out in poster form to you from your RBM, and that poster should go up in all businesses in your team notice board area, and all of your new starters and all of your team should see this as the opportunity to sell the most profitable product in each category. So if someone walks up to the bar in this particular business and says, I'll have a pint of lager, you would be trying to sell them the Hop House 13 lager as the most profitable in its category. We'll also be supplying you with some green spot stickers, and those stickers can go on the back of your draft dispense, so it's obvious again which of your draft products are the green spot most profitable products. Simple as that. Have a read of the slide, but it should be pretty straightforward, and just speak to your RBM who will have your posters or will have them soon. And I believe most of you will be aware of this because it came direct to you on email, but just to make sure, the area repair team, or ART project, there's been some changes in job booking processes from January 2017. So the current process or previous process of booking ART jobs often leads to inefficient use of engineers' time and can lead to them being ill prepared for the jobs you require them to complete. So by amending the process, we intend to save you money and provide a better service. So from January 2017, there will no longer be a 4 weekly scheduled visit from your ART engineer, and you should continue to raise calls when a job is required. All non-urgent P2 jobs will be diverted to an ART visit. Once 3 jobs are registered, the engineer will visit site, and during that visit the engineer will be available to complete other discretionary work required. So that might be putting a shelf up or fixing something in the office, for example. And so best practice is to keep a list of these jobs in the office. So if you're experiencing any problems, don't hesitate to call your AMC, will be able to help you. And that's the key changes to the ART process. We just, again, wanted to clarify in case anyone had missed that email. And then new laptops. Again, you should have all seen a communication on this. So new laptops will be coming to all businesses, which is fantastic. And hopefully you're looking forward to having that new bit of kit. It's a massive investment for nearly 1,800 businesses to have one of these laptops. It's just like the corporate laptop that you might have seen your RBM using. So as you can see on the picture on the right, you can flip it all the way around. You can use it to present. You can use it as a normal laptop, and you can use it as a tablet with a a tablet screen. So as we start, it will just have all of the software available as you've got in your back office, apart from SWS and PPS and any zonal software. Once those 2 systems get upgraded, so PPS in the next couple of quarters, and hopefully PPS, both PPS and SWS by the end of this year, upgraded to a cloud platform, which means that you'll be able to get on them from anywhere, including this laptop. But the most important thing for you guys is the security of these laptops is critical. So the cost of replacing these will be pretty hefty and will come as a business cost. So please ensure they're kept in a safe place when not in use and locked in the office overnight. And these should not be removed from the business unless authorised by your RBM for a specific purpose. So if you want to present at a district meeting, for example, and you want to take it with you, and your RBM says that's fine, that's absolutely fine. But obviously, should you lose it on the train on the way home, it would still be a business cost. And that's really it. So the idea is to make as full use as possible, and try and get some additional benefits of being able to work much more flexibly throughout the business. Using it for your PDR meetings, using it for training team members. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out lots of different ways that this will be able to help you. So quick overview then. So from Learning and Development, Alison Bantz and the Maximising Course Attendance, please discuss that as a district and discuss it back in your business, how you can prevent any costs hitting your business. Green spot drinks, to get those posters off the RBM, get those up in your business and start talking to the team about green spot drinks and what your most profitable categories are. New laptop, follow the guidelines, get the most out of the new device, and just make sure that all your management team understand it's a expensive piece of kit and to look after it. Team plan will be coming to you. That is the upgraded PPS system. That will be coming to you in the coming periods. And then don't forget, Pulse Survey is running in February, so please push that with your teams and make sure they're giving us their genuine, honest feedback. Thanks very much, guys, and as always, I'll be able to assist if you have any questions, so please give me a shout. Cheers, thank you.